Hi everyone, this is Marisha Trembatska and this is episode 60 of my Love Your Creativity and Make Money podcast. So I hope you're well. So this episode is about New Year's resolutions. There's some pretty serious data that most people have failed by their New Year's resolutions by like the third week of Jan. I mean, for obviously half the world, it's cold, it's damp, it's not that fun outside in January. We've given up drinking or eating chocolate or whatever it is you've chosen to do. It's really hard to get fit again when it's cold outside. And of course, inevitably, it's just a bit dull January. You know, we've all gone through the fun of Christmas, even if part of it was in lockdown. So if you have not, if you've set out some New Year's resolutions, especially to do with achieving kind of creative dreams, or even if it might be to do with getting fitter, I guess it's the same process, then please don't feel guilty, because guilt really gets you absolutely nowhere. The best thing to do is look at your life and go, well, how can I make it move forward? Because especially when you are a creative and you're working on, say, your new show or your new book or album, it's really hard to keep, well, you know, we put off doing the writing and the editing work. You know, it's just, unless there's some serious deadlines in place, without external deadlines and people asking for your work, January is a particularly easy month to feel despondent. So my fix for that as a creative is choosing always to take a daily action towards my goal. So, for example, if you want to lose weight, whatever happened the day before, whether you were like super, like went to the gym, ate really well, or did the reverse and drank excessively and ate excessively, whatever happened yesterday, today, get up, get some exercise in and eat well. Track your progress weekly, but it's about every day you turning up, right? If it's like a bender a weekend, it's fine if you then get back onto eating well and healthily. It's about getting back on track with your goals. And certainly becoming a great musician or a writer or a dancer does require consistent daily action. So my suggestion for you guys in this podcast this week is to forget about those big goals and those insane New Year's resolutions, and decide every day to take a small step towards your dreams. That could be making a call to a venue to book something, or call an editor or a friend you're going to start creating something with. Get up early and write for 30 minutes. Decide to learn one new song a week. And also track it. So look at the end of every week, go, what did I manage to do? Anything? It's just these gentle reminders that keep us, I think, happy and active, particularly when it is grey outside. So I'm in the very last stages of getting my Get Your Art and Gear programme. It's definitely going to be available by February the 14th. I am making sure of that. And I am doing kind of the last part of it, which is I'm currently recording all the audio for it. And I knew it was going to be a fairly long-winded thing. Obviously, I have 2 podcasts, this and my singing psyche. I've done loads of voiceover work. And in fact, I'm an award-winning voiceover artist. Documentaries I've done really well. But it doesn't still mean it's not a lot of effort, because in my Get Your Art and Gear programme, I've got 21 ways to fulfil your creative dreams. There's lots of mindset and motivation and practical ways. And then I am the idiot. Well, I knew you needed it. I knew the people that wanted the programme would need this. There's also the 21 ways to become a financially sane creative. So it's financial and business processes and strategies to put into your creative life to make sure it all flies. And some of these ideas and details, they're pretty big, right? There's obviously a program, but I went, no, I'm going to also give people the audio as well. Plus there's a toolbox of spreadsheets and templates to minimise the work. And of course, then there is introductory stuff. But the audio, if you think about it, I've got 2 lots of 21 ways, some of which are pretty long. Some audio is only taking 20 minutes, but some is more like 40. So you can imagine that I'm doing effectively at least 45 audios. So I've been tackling this the last few weeks because I was so annoyed at myself for not getting out at the end of by Christmas 2021, just because life happened and work happened, etc. And I was gigging as well. So every morning so far this year, I've been getting up a bit earlier and I'm doing 2 hours a day in the morning of a focused stint of audio recording before my day commences. Whatever happens, I'm getting those 2 hours in. And even on a Sunday yesterday, I got up, and before I went to the gym, I had a particularly long chapter I wanted to talk about how I save for my art. You know, I have like monthly saving pots and what I do and how I monthly budget for my art, etc. It was a really long section, but I thought I'd do that first on a Sunday, and then it was done for the day. So my Get Your Art in Gear programme is a specialist programme blending financial, practical and creative lessons that, well, we all need to take our work to the next level. And it's been interesting me going through mine because I've reminded myself, I need to do more of that. So there we are. So my tip of the week is choose a goal, or 2 if you want. Just don't have 10. That's what I like to do. And every day take a step towards it. So at the moment, my current goal is nothing is really happening in the world apart from like normal bits and pieces and gigs in terms of new shows, etc. until I get my audio finished, and then the website's going to have to go up next week. This is my complete focus here, and I'm just working on it. Plus also I've got a fitness goal myself, just getting back into stage shape. And I'm currently talking to Brighton because I'm wanting to take my shows to Brighton this year in May again because they got cancelled in May 2020. So they've got an awful lot on, but I'm like, what is the focus? The focus has to be every day I'm moving towards getting my Get Your Art in Here programme out. So there we are. So have a really great week. Let me know what you're trying to achieve. And I'm on @Marisha T, MARYSIA on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find me also there on Marisha TR on Facebook. So, or Marisha Trembetska on Facebook as my business name. So there we are. So have a great week and enjoy.